potentially defeat him.
So, my question is that how did you conceive of, okay, so all women are superheroes, no doubt about it.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
Smart.
No, it's not a smart answer. I just had a baby, and believe me, if I get a little bit of hurt, if I get slightly hurt in the gym, I'm going to tantrum. My wife has a cesarean to cut your stomach. You need to be a superhero. I wouldn't do it. So women are superheroes. I don't. But how do you go from a genre of on acting, emoting to emoting on paper and living very scattered? Because as an actor, you just play a Maharani or you're just playing a protagonist as Monica. But as a writer, Monica, but as a writer, you're playing the Crane Khan, you're playing Zeba, you're playing the Crane Khan's brother. How does that? And does that take an emotional toll as a writer?
Not at all, yeah. In fact, I didn't do writing because I wanted to torture myself further. Acting, काफी torture से अपने आप. So didn't need an added thing. No, jokes aside, I think writing is very cathartic for me. I feel like whatever is going on inside me, I'm just able to, through my characters, being able to just put it out on paper. It's also more scary. Like I had super cold feet before my book was coming out because I'm like, oh my god, as an actor, मैं कुछ भी बोलती हूँ, तो उसकी controversy बना देते हैं. You say something in a certain way and people just take it and just go clickbait, just want a splash for a headline. And here I am putting my thoughts on a piece of paper. Whether anybody can pick up, misquote me, try and put some lens onto it. So it's a very scary thing. But I feel like I don't want to be scared. I want to, I think I'm so blessed that I get to, live my best life. Whether it's acting or it's writing, and I'm able to express myself creatively. And I think that's the environment we should create for other artists and people as well, to be able to express yourself freely.
Yeah, that's the basis of any civilized society. And whether it's an artist, whether it's anybody, should be able to express themselves clearly. And the most oppressive societies, the artists have been the windows that have opened up for expression against oppression. And even here, when I read this book, the way Zeba takes on the great Khan, a dictator, I think it's phenomenal. But what was amazing was you gave her the superpowers and you gave her a super cape. So that totally intrigued me. So her cape story was very, very intriguing.
Well, to be honest, it's what you make of it. For me, a superhero's cape is about being able to shield your identity, and be a symbol of you coming to terms with your own reality and your own power. So it is just that, there's no other lesson.
So I think what we're going to do now is let's open the book and then we have Huma here for a bit. So let's get you guys talking to Huma personally rather than me having this conversation. Because I think it's better if you guys get to meet her and we get to, she can sign some books for all of you all. So let's release the book. And I thought to me photos here. So let's check. So we release the book now.
Oh, they forget that.
Also, after we do that, we're going to get Dr. Marita to have a few words. Let's release the book. Please, yeah, please, guys, I also want to introduce all of you to Dr. Todd. Excuse me, yeah. Dr. Todd runs the Wellington College International Pune, which is Pune's topmost school. It just started in Pune. It's one of the most premier institutes and he's here. So all your kids who want admission, he's the man to contact. So welcome to Pune, Dr. Todd. How is Pune treating you?
Very well indeed, thank you.
So help us release the book. And you should keep this book in your library so all the kids can read it.
Great idea. Thank you.
This school encourages reading, not WhatsApp.
Agreed.
Okay, come Dr. Todd, please.
Thank you.
Shall we?
Sure.
Yeah.
We do this the conventional way. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations. Nice.
Look here.
Wonderful. Nice.
Dr. Todd, you want to say a few words?
We check my bit now.
Sure. Yeah, well, All people there.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone can hear me. And I'm not the main draw tonight by any stretch of imagination, but I'm Dr. Murray, and I'm from Wellington College International. Now, I am effectively, as you can probably tell, a very boring headmaster. I'm from the UK. In fact, I'm the only guy here who probably looks like a headmaster from the UK, I'd imagine. And normally I'm in bed. You guys are remarkable. I know you're beginning now, aren't you? The night is beginning, but due to me being from the UK, I'm normally round about getting ready to retire. Now, it's a great pleasure to be here. Thank you very much indeed for the invite. And as you heard, I'll keep it very brief. What you don't want to hear from me, I imagine, is an entire history of education from the United Kingdom. We're in the wonderful Pune, well known for being incredible as an educational hub in both India and I think actually growingly in the world. But what about Wellington? Very briefly, Wellington College in the UK is a very famous institution. It was founded in 1853, opened up in 1859, therefore nearly 170 years old. And we, in Pune, are the first branch of Wellington College, which is from kindergarten up to grade 12, okay? We're the first branch in India, and we opened up in Pune. And it's a real pleasure to be in Pune, and we opened up in September last year, and we're growing. We're down on the banks of the Mullamutu River, down by Karadi, and I've been there for now about a year and a half, and pupil numbers are getting bigger and bigger. We're on a 10-acre plot of land, really beautiful. I would encourage anyone who wants to come down and visit. No pressure, I promise you, but you'd be most welcome. And it's a really lovely, tranquil area. And we're co-ed, namely the superhero that you have there, in fact both of you actually, both your characters and probably you, are part of what we do. I.e., we're trying to be co-educational all the way through, and the more role models we provide, and I speak as a father of a girl myself, who's 13, the more role models we provide for young women, I think actually in society, the better we'll be. And again, growing up in a household, to echo you, growing up in a household as I did, with 4 sisters, I tell you, I was not number 1 in my family household. So I got a good insight. So I think tonight, really, for me, the theme educational to link in is about co-education and how important it is, I think, for young women in Pune to have the opportunity to have an amazing education and a chance, actually, to aspire to greatness. And that can only be good. The final comment for me, thank you so much for listening to me. That's very kind of you. I really do appreciate it. And please, if you get the chance, pop down to Karadi, come and visit, and we'd love to welcome you. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tom.
Pleasure.
And please, the bar's open, the food's being served, the books. पूछिए हुमा जी से प्रश्न आप कैसे पूछोगे? माइक आपको लेना होगा।
प्रेस के लिए
हाँ पूछिए।
प्रेस के लिए 10 मिनट और
Okay, so we'll have 5-7 minutes for the press. Ask a few questions and then we'll let it back to the press. से पूछो आप।
बूम माइक घेना सगळं अरे बूम माइक घेना बूम घेना सगळं बूम माइक घेना खाली बसू ना यार का जो पॉलिटिक्स फाइट करा लगेल ना
के बारे में आए तो आपकी बात है सही मंच से ये सब डिस्कस करें
जाना सगळं
नो पॉलिटिक्स अरे पॉलिटिक्स नहीं आज काय पॉलिटिक्स फक्त
किसने किताब पढ़ी है पढ़ने वाले
ओके एवरीवन किताब के बारे में पूछो पेज के बारे में
you read okay so I want to talk to you guys
पेज के बारे में पूछो ठीक है एक 5 मिनट के लिए खाली पूछिए
विचारा सर पूछले
मेरा सवाल ये था कि आपकी करीबन जितनी भी फिल्में हैं फुकरे आप इतनी फिल्में के करियर में आपने जो बैन करियर जो किया है बैन कैरेक्टर जो किया है बैन उसके अलावा कैरेक्टर में आपके बदलाव नहीं देखा तो आने वाले फिल्मों में आपको वैसा कुछ देखने को मिलेगा। हेलो आ रहा है आवाज
माइक दे माइक
आपकी करीबन जितने भी फिल्में हैं उसमें सब में आपका कैरेक्टर जो है बैड हीरोइन के उसमें आपका कैरेक्टर दिखता है बुक फिर से आने वाली फिल्मों में उसके अलावा कुछ दिखने को मिलेगा क्या?
कौन सी फिल्म देखी आपने?
नहीं तुमने किए मैंने तो नहीं किया।
कौन सा पिक्चर देखा है आपने?
बहुत सी फिल्में देखी है
जैसे
फुकरे है फुकरे है ना
रिचा चट्टा
हाँ
ओके हेलो या one more thing I want to ask you, like, you know, since you are an actress, you are into film industry, so how come you are converted towards जी
मेरी मम्मी मुझे हमेशा बोलते थे कि मुझे लगता है कि मैं जितनी अच्छी एक्ट्रेस हूँ उससे शायद बहुत बेहतर है।
ओके
मुझे बहुत बचपन से इनकरेज करते थे लिखने के लिए। तो फाइनली मेरी मॉम की जो विश है वो पूरी हुई।
ये किताब में क्या है? इन शॉर्ट would you describe something in
एक लड़की की कहानी है
जी।
और जिसको सब बोलते हैं कि वो किसी काम की नहीं है
जी।
और क्या बदतमीज है अजीब सी है बट वो एक्चुअली सुपर हीरो बन के दुनिया को बचा देती है।
Okay, so what is your upcoming projects, like, you know, web series? As he said that you are very much in web series, OTT platform and all. So what are your other projects coming up?
Marathi season 3 is coming out. So that's
Great.
interesting.
Great.
And I have a couple of films that are for release. You should be seeing as this.
Yeah, thank you.
आपको कोई मराठी फिल्म करने
I would love to do a Marathi film.
काय शब्द सांगा ना मराठी
हाँ बताइए अच्छे डायरेक्टर को बताइए मुझे।
तुम्ही कुठली मराठी पिक्चर बघितला आता?
I'm a director. Are you ready to work for a Marathi film?
I would love to work with Marathi.
Confirm? Because, you know, I myself am a director. I had already directed 4 films up till now in Marathi. So definitely we'll go ahead.
इस बार इतने कॉन्फिडेंस से बोल रहे हो साइनिंग अमाउंट भी दे दोगे।
मैडम आप जो
स्क्रिप्ट तो मिल जाएगी, साइनिंग अमाउंट के बारे में बात करेंगे।
पॉलिटिक्स के ऊपर आपका
Thank you so much guys. Thank you for coming.
नहीं आपका किताब लिखने का प्रयास है।
You have a question? Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
आपका किताब के बारे में
Good evening. I just wanted to ask you that did you feel at some point that there was a blockage in terms of writing? Because I have a friend who's a writer and she always faces this issue that, you know, you hit a jackpot in terms of an idea, but then while you're writing, you're facing a lot of issues. So was there any?
I think writing process itself is very difficult. When I started writing during COVID. तो मैंने कोविड में इसकी शुरुआत की तो समय काफी था और तो मैं क्या करती थी सुबह उठ के आई एम एन अर्ली मॉर्निंग राइटर सो पिक अप द मॉर्निंग आई जस्ट राइट आई कॉल इट स्ट्रीम ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस राइटिंग कि बिना सोचे समझे जस्ट अलाउ थॉट्स टू कम थ्रू यू कि कभी क्या होता है व्हाइल राइटिंग either you're judging your own thoughts or you're afraid of your own thoughts. So when you're just writing from that sense of flow, then you just, I don't know, unblock yourself.
Thank you.
चलो सर एक मिनट सर
अभी हम सबसे मिल लेते हैं फिर हम बाइट्स लेंगे
सेपरेट करेंगे।
आने वाले समय में आप किताब लिखने का आपका मैं लिख रहा हूँ जुलाई में आएगा पहले मैं बुला देता हूँ सब अभी तुम्हें सब साइड पर अभी सब
टेबल पुढे घ्या फक्त सेपरेट सेपरेट मीडियासाठी सेपरेट बाईट घ्या टेबल पुढे घ्या